Farouk, Chelsea will be up against Fulham. Chelsea have shown in their second game that they meant business this season.
I still don't. I don't think I've come to terms with what Chelsea are doing. But it's obvious that Chelsea are cooking something.
Yes,
and they have been beating teams quite well. Last weekend was a total demolition. At the West Ham Stadium in London, and I think that will also continue like that. No Palmer, no problem. That shows that Maresca is doing things quite well. He has a focal point. He has a team that he's playing with. So I just think that
the young man they bought, Escobar. That guy, I just saw. I feel that guy would take the Premier League by storm.
He's just a boy that plays football without natural. So once you are coming to,
he reminds you of the Cristiano Ronaldo.
Absolutely. No matter what anybody is saying, you know your ability and just stay through to it. And thankfully, he has a coach that allows him to express himself.
Yes.
Not too rigid. Play as a winger, play as a point man, and has been doing that quite well. Whereas early days though, but I still feel Chelsea, regardless of what happened in this match, would handsomely win and also over 2.5 in this match.
Man United up against Burnley. Bolu, maybe I should just put a straight win for Burnley in this one.
Okay, let's go back to Amorim. 29 Premier League games, 28 points.
Fantastic.
That should get you sacked in the Remo Stars.
Yes.
That should get you sacked in Aqua United in the second division.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And the excuse last season, he didn't have preseason, he didn't sign his players. Now he's got preseason, he signed his players. I understand coaches can be stubborn. But sometimes if it's not working, it's not working. Even Pep Guardiola had to change style when he got to the Premier League. The 3-4, United will play 11 players, 10 outfield players. 5 of them are number 10 naturally. Bruno, Cunha, Mbeumo, Ahmad. And all of them know. So I don't think he knows what he's doing for now. But I believe they should get their first win against Burnley. If now you don't get their... Oh yes, I know they struggle more against small teams than big boys. If they don't get their first win against Burnley, I've not called for a sack because I love the band, but I think I'll be the one to call for a sack. United should beat Burnley. They should beat Burnley.
Wow. Now let's look at the biggest game this weekend. Liverpool up against Arsenal Football Club. I feel this game is coming too early because both teams have shown great intent as far as the new season is concerned.
To be honest, the only thing that have shown, resolute intent that they want to win the league is Arsenal. Every of Liverpool's victory is just by now champion.
Yes,
that we can always find a result. But Arsenal have not played quite well, and they have managed to amass 6 points.
Yes,
I saw their 2 games. It showed that they already have a base in defense that they can defend for their lives, and that's the most important thing in the football game. And now they are getting their pattern, gradually. Well, there won't be Saka. Odegaard is injured, but the new boys should also, come into this one. If there's one thing sure about this match, we are going to see goals, especially at one end at Liverpool, because Liverpool concede, without caution, while Arsenal are deadly. Every corner kick is like a penalty now. It's an Arsenal on its own. So I just feel that it's going to be interesting. It's going to be nice. I think that both sides will score in this match, but it's going to end in a stalemate. I think it's a straight draw between Liverpool and Arsenal.
Bolu, your thoughts on the game?
It's hard to disagree with Farouk. There are teams who love to score.
Yes,
Arsenal still yet to concede. Brilliant defense. I think it will be out of place to say the pair of Saliba and Magalhaes is the best in Europe. I think they're the best central defensive pair in the whole of Europe. They don't concede. But this one against the Fire Force of Liverpool, I think Liverpool will struggle. It's shown in their first 2 games, conceding 4 in 2 matches. But they also have good firepower going forward. Salah has not even lit at all this season. So I think I agree with Farouk. I don't know, not in terms of the outcome. One of them may probably end up getting a win. But my outcome for the game is probably for both teams to score. I think both of them will hit the back of the net.
But will you agree with those who feels that the new inclusion seems to have affected the impetus that the Salah brings? Because I saw that game against Newcastle. Yeah. It seems to be playing more like a support cast.
Well, Salah is a 2-man style. If you check his gameplay all through Liverpool, either he starts very well, then he slows down, or he starts poorly, then maybe from January, February, it becomes a different ballgame. Maybe it's the poor start for Salah now, but Salah loves Arsenal. He likes the Gunners a whole lot. So let's see whether he will reignite. Remember, he scored in the first match. He created an assist in the second game, which was the winning goal for the Nigeria-born Brits. Let's see what he will do against the Gunners this time. But I still stand by it that both of them will score. In fact, he can go one leg further. I say both of them will score 2 goals each.
Farouk, in few words, where should I put my money? Man City up against Brighton. Brighton, the boogie team last season. I remember how they started like a house on fire. At this time, last season, they were second or first on the log.
Yeah. I think it will catch up with them. Yes, they're a well-run club, average club, but always punching above their own waist. But at this point in time, it will catch up with them. One thing about Man City is that I don't even know exactly what I'm watching now. The first match was like, wow, they are back. And the next match, it was just the same thing we saw last season. Perhaps Tottenham have got their number. And Brighton also always give them a lot of trouble when they are playing. They might eventually win, but I still feel that Pep Guardiola is a man that gets too worried about situations. And at that time can also affect you. The goalkeeper error, he bought a goalkeeper already. He wants to replace a goalkeeper, just bought again. So it looks confusing. And for Brighton as well too. I think transfer around.
But Donnarumma will be a perfect addition to
it. It will, but this is the Premier League.
Keeper that can kick the ball.
It is the Premier League. No matter how good you are, they will find you out your first couple of games, especially if you're a goalkeeper. This will buckle up, physical up, but I think this match is another match that will see a lot of goals in it. I think Brighton will score definitely. City should get back to winning ways in this one, but whatever happens in this match, I think both sides will also score, and Brighton can also give us a shocker.
Bolu, in less than 10 seconds, if you can do this, Leeds United up against Newcastle. Let's see if Newcastle will be able to bring that mentality we saw against Liverpool to this fixture. Because I was rooting for them to get something from that game.
Especially with the performance they gave against Liverpool. Yes, they played at home. This time is away, but I still think Newcastle should do enough. They will pick their first 3 points in the Premier League this weekend.